What is going on, guys? This is XThex. I'm making another video. Today is going to be really different. So today I'm going to teach you three things that I use every single game in order to make me a better player. Three things that I can teach you that aren't, like awareness or reaction time, something like that. That's like I cannot teach you that. That just comes with playing. These are the three things that you guys can use every single game and get better. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing you gotta know is recoil patterns. And what I mean by that is, you see this right here, this was without me like using my thumb on the right analog stick to like hold the OSA down. So this is me holding my thumb down on the stick just a little bit just to like reduce the recoil. So without using my thumb on this stick, just shooting, this gun is going to go way up and it's going to kick immediately. It goes up, right, and then up again. So if you can just control that little burst right off the rip, it's going to be a lot more like a steady gun. So that's just the OSA. I can show you other recoil patterns, but every gun has a different recoil pattern. You just have to figure out like the first part of the recoil pattern like right off the bat, and then you can easily control it. So I'm going to go get another gun out, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back here at the MV4 Fallout. I know the Fallout has reduced recoil, but it's whatever. Alright, so this is without my thumb on the stick. It is still kind of a laser beam, like it doesn't really move that much. I mean, it is the Fallout and it is the MV4, so yeah. So this is my thumb on the stick. See, everything just is more concentrated. So if you can just learn the recoil pattern for the gun, it's easy enough to like aim in on a person, but knowing the recoil pattern and knowing like where that gun's gonna kick is a huge advantage in gunfights. So I'm gonna go get another gun and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think this is the last one I'm gonna do because after this I think you guys get the point. So this is the Mauler. I've taken one from the assault rifle class, the classic, and now LMG. Submachine guns, I mean, it's basically the exact same thing. It's all self-explanatory. Yeah. Alright, so this is without my thumb on the stick. This thing is going to kick up and like around and left a little bit, and then it goes and jerks right. So it kicks up, and then it like jerked left a little bit, and then it kicked up again and jerked right, and then went back up. So the initial recoil is up and then it goes left a little bit. So what you got to do is go down slightly and then right, and then you got to go back left because it kicks that right. So keep your thumb on the stick for this part, push down just a little bit, push right just a little bit, right and down at the same time, and then once it's going to kick back up, keep pushing it down and then push down left, because that's how the recoil ends up, shaping out. So everything is a little bit more concentrated with your thumb on the stick, and if you know how to control that recoil pattern, then you'll be in good shape. Alright guys, the next thing I can teach you is movement. So what I do is I play on a button layout called stick and move. This makes your jump and mantle button the right analog stick, and it also makes your melee and your changing zoom if you're sniping to X. So that is the best like setup for me, just because I'm really used to it now. Like at first I know it's really weird, but trust me, like as soon as you switch to stick and move, like you don't want to switch back to default or tactical, whatever you were playing. That's one of the biggest tips right there, because that's basically having a scuff without a scuff. That's me being able to like jump around and aim at the same time while I'm like jumping without taking my thumb off of the stick and like being able to aim, just being able to aim and jump at the same time, or like slide and then slide and turn like that or something. Like if you're sliding into a doorway and you know somebody's in that corner and you want to slide, you can just slide in real quick and get them with the hip fire. So that's definitely the biggest advantage right there, is just stick and move. Being able to keep your thumb on that stick at all times is definitely the move. Alright, so what I mean by movement is I don't know, like just go into a match or just go into like a private game and just like wall run like for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes each day. I swear you will get better. Like, I promise. Like, it's just one of those things that it just happens, you know. You have to get used to the movement style of the game, and then you can easily just rip through wall runs or rip through like sliding like past a doorway. That this is definitely how I get most of my kills too. It's mainly just like up in the air, and people do not see me. Like, people do not look up in this game, even though like last game that we had, Black Ops 3, was like the same movement system. Nobody looks in the air really. Like, even still, like after all these tutorial videos have been out, people still don't look in the air, and it's easy to drop like deatomizers or like high streaks. So that's definitely the another big advantage that you have. Yeah, let's get into the third one. Alright guys, the last tip that I have for you is understanding spawns. So this map, just as an example, just because I'm on this map already, so let's say people are spawning in here, right? And then you start, you start killing them and flooding them out and everything, and then you clear it out. As soon as that happens, they're either going to spawn down here in this little room, or they're going to spawn over here by these rocks, or not rocks, well, I guess, yeah, that rock, like over here. So, but if you're killing them over here, and just clear it out and everything, and they're still coming through this way, and you're getting your business done, then they're going to start spawning over in here, and then you can easily catch a spawn trap right here. This is, if you stay at a nice distance, especially in this game, if you stay at a nice distance, you can easily spawn trap. And like in Demolition, like you didn't even have to you didn't even have to be at a nice distance. You could just spawn trap immediately. Like, you could stand right here and people would spawn in front of you. But yeah, those are the three main things that I do. The third one is definitely, like, it comes with playing the game a lot. Just get a lot of time under your belt and you will understand the spawns. That's something that it just happens, you know. It just happens with time. You just gotta be patient. Play a lot of team deathmatch if you do, or play, domination. Just learn the spawns. In domination, though, it's a little bit more messed up than team deathmatch. Team deathmatch is definitely a little bit more organized, but still, the spawns are a little bit weird and wacky in this game, so you have to be careful about, if you're spawn trapping here, people could, spawn over there. So if, if it becomes too much, like too many people coming out at the same time, like one, two people here and another one here, they're gonna overwhelm you at one point. So you're gonna have to back up, but then you're just gonna have to be careful for the people that are like spawning very weird, So, yeah. Other than, like I said, awareness and reaction time, I can't really teach you that, but that just comes with time played, and yeah, I can't think of anything else to teach you really. Any gun is going to work. You just have to use it at its range. Like, for instance, this gun right here, I would not recommend, shooting somebody that's all the way up there with it. Even though it is a little steady, I just know the recoil pattern very well. I would definitely stay at like a close to medium range with subs, obviously. Medium to long range with LMGs. Medium to almost long range with ARs, depending on the AR. And shotguns, you definitely have to stay close. Snipers, keep your distance. Yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else to say. That's all the tips that I really use, all the movement systems and everything. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.